Hello, everyone. This is Ron, and I'm back with you with another episode of Empire Coins and Collectibles. Actually, this is a special episode. It's called Alert Number One. And the title of the episode is Scams on eBay. And that's a question because I think what I'm seeing is some individuals perhaps creating listings that are not forthcoming and therefore are somewhat misleading. So let's just talk about that. But before we do, if you could like, share, and subscribe, that would help me out immensely with the channel, and perhaps we can reach more people. Okay, so before we get into the details of what I'm seeing on eBay, I want to show you a coin out of my collection. All right, so I'm going to switch camera views here. Just bear with me right quick. And we're going to go to the other camera. And what you are seeing now is a 1939 nickel, and it is, of course, certified as PCGS MS66. I'm very, very pleased with that. But it has the reverse of a 1940 nickel on it. So here's the thing that I'm trying to paint the picture for you. Yes, sometimes coins that are minted in the current year are minted with either the averse or reverse of next year's coins. And that creates a variety or an error that is highly collectible. Now, I think this particular coin is worth, 50, 60 bucks, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. I haven't done all the research on it, but we'll say 50, 60 bucks. So it's not super, super rare. And the reason why I say that is we can look the serial number up. And let me share my screen again with you. And if we can look this coin up, we're going to find, I'll have to change it here. Let's see, PCGS. We're going to find that there's a 884 that were minted as, or excuse me, not minted, that were certified as MS66. It's a 1939 nickel with a 1940 reverse. So in essence, it is a rarity. But in terms of sheer quantity, we have 884 that were minted as an MS66, 115 higher than that. And there's numbers of those that have been circulated or lower mint states. And actually, we can come up here and click on it and get the details of it. Okay, and there's a picture of it showing both sides. Okay, this is the averse, and you can see the reverse, and that reverse is of a 1940. All right, I'm going to go back, and we can come in here and look at, there's the price. This is the PCGS price value, about $54. So let's click on the 884, and this shows, see the tan or beige line there? It shows the total number of coins that have been certified, and this is, let's go to the top of the page so I can make sure we see. Okay, there it is. So this is MS60 forward. So we have one that was an MS60, 5 that were 61, 24 that were 62, 52, and so forth, all the way up to the 884 that's MS66. So they were caught. Wouldn't you like to have an MS67? I certainly would. But the only reason, again, why I'm showing this is that you can actually go out on eBay, not eBay, PCGS or NGC, and find the coins that have been certified. You can do it by their serial number that have been associated with them. Okay, so that gives you a little bit of background. Yes, there are coins that are minted in the current year with the current year's date that either has the averse or reverse of next year's coin. So it got me to thinking, wow, maybe that happens today. And as a matter of fact, I've been on a quarter roll search, and I have found any number of W's and other, I guess it's the National Park series or the coins before them. They're lower mintage. They're not tens of millions or hundreds of millions, or like 2 million each. Okay, so I did find a tall grass prairie W with the privy, and I was highly excited about that. So I went out on eBay and was doing searches about the privy, and I want to show you what came up. So let's go to my page here. I'm going to switch views and go to the river of no return. Look here. I'm going to change the view. So you can see this is a 2019 river of no return quarter. Yes. Wow, that's a beautiful coin. But I'm a little suspicious. If I flip over to the averse, I see a 2020 privy. That 2020 privy was put there on the 2020 coins, and I can't get that to show up really well. I guess I'll go back. Let me go back to the original screen. It was put there to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the victory for the Allies in World War II. So that privy was only added to the 2020 coins. I thought, holy mackerel. This is a 2019 coin that has a 2020 averse on it. And then I got to looking at the coin a little closer. And when you look at the coin, this clearly is not the same finish as this coin is. But, you know, to be fair, even though I was suspicious, I went back and did some more coin searching. And guess what? I found one. So let me show you. I'm going to switch cameras. You may not believe me. I'm going to stop the share, but I found one. Look at this. I'm going to go to the coin microscope. And notice, here's my, literally what I found. A 2019 river of no return. And let me flip it over for you. Here's the averse. Wow, look at that. It is a 2019 river of no return with a privy, a V75 privy, and the W mint mark. What do you guys think? I mean, how much is this coin worth? Is it worth 1,000, 10,000? How rare is it? If it's super rare, we could be looking at a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 coin. But here's the question. Is it real? And let me just tell you, I perpetrated a fraud upon you. This is my saltgrass or tallgrass prairie coin, it's reverse, coupled with this river of no return 2020 reverse. So when I changed the coin view, I told you I was flipping it over. I actually changed coins on you. So now let's go to the shared screen. We're going to go to this coin, and I want you to look at the finish here. Nicely finished, but look at the averse. Can you see that? It looks like a different coin. It really does. So notice up here, the seller says this is a river of no return 2019 W quarter, lowest on eBay. He's selling it for $11.99. And it's a rarity if you believe it. The 2019 with the privy of a 2020 coin on it right there. And it's a W mint mark. Notice also, he says no returns are accepted down here. Seller does not accept returns. So if we're going down to the description, we'll roll on down. And what does he say? He just gives you the spec on the coin, points you to Coin World's articles, and he says nothing about the privy. Now, can mistakes be made? Of course. Could he have accidentally taken a picture of the reverse of a 2020 coin with the privy on it and then got his picture lots mixed up and put that with the 2019 coin? Of course, mistakes happen, just like I said. I've made mistakes in the past. But to a coin collector going through this, looking for the best buy, they're going to see $11.99 for a W quarter, which is a pretty good buy. And then they're going to see the privy on it. And they're going to say, oh my goodness, this could be a very rare coin. I've got to have it. Now, there's this old adage that says, buy the book or do the research before you buy the coin. This is absolutely critical for anyone buying coins that they're collecting. You want to know all about the coin so that you don't get taken. Now, what would be the motivation for a large eBay dealer selling coins like this? It would be to ramp up the numbers of coins he's selling or she's selling, right? And get more revenue coming in on the month. By the way, this seller is not the only one. Let's go and look at another one. Here's a loyal quarter. And oh, by the way, it's certified. Look at this. It's a W Mint Mark quarter, 2019 Lowell, 25 cent, and it is an MS66. Notice they do not say anything about a privy mark on this side. All the coin grading services will place in the title of the coin as having a privy mark. But look over here. Look at the other side of the coin. Let me pull it up. Now you can see it. You see the averse, excuse me, this is the reverse of the 2019. This is the obverse, or supposedly the obverse of the 2019. And notice that right there. What is that? Let me blow it up a little bit. They're showing a privy. Now, obviously, these two coins were put side by side. One of them is not a 2019 coin. The one on the left has to be a 2020 coin with that V75 privy on it. They've coupled it with, intentionally, or maybe not, with the 2019 coins reverse to insinuate this is a 2019 coin minted with a 2020 reverse. And it's rare, not only rare in that it is a W coin, but it is rare in that it is a W with a privy. So was this intentional? Or was this an attempt at creating FOMO, F-O-M-O, fear of missing out? Actually, what I've done is I've gone out and put this serial number in the NGC website. For those of you that would like to go and check this, the serial number is 5762452-020. You can go and key that number in to NGC's website, and you'll find that it does not show the reverse with a privy. So what's your conclusions? Is this just a mistake by the seller, or is it an attempt to create hype and sell more coins? So you've got to be very careful when you go onto eBay looking for the coins that you would love to have and add to your collection. You've got to ask yourself, is it real? Am I seeing something that has been produced? Now, you may say, but Ron, there are mistakes made. Have you not thought that this is a real coin? I've actually thought about that. And I've gone out and done all the research. I've looked at coin clubs. I've looked at the Mint's website. I've looked at the certified coins on NGC and PCGS. I've never seen a 2019 with the privy. And you would think there's more than one out there. And whoever had found it would hype it to high heavens because they found something so rare and so unique that it's going to be a windfall when they sell it. So I don't know. I'm leaning more toward perhaps some of these sellers on eBay creating hype and fear of missing out, FOMO, by showing the averse of one coin with the reverse of a different coin, suggesting that there exists 2019 coins from the W Mint with a privy on it, a V75 privy. And I just don't believe they exist from all my research that I've done. So I would suggest to you, before you buy the coin, send a note to the seller if they're listing this and showing pictures of a 2019 coin with a V75 privy on it. I've sent to the two sellers that I've identified, I've sent emails over to them and they have not responded. Now, I will admit, even it takes me several days to respond to an email once I receive it. But I will give you an update should I hear back from them. But I would suspect that what they've shown, and one dealer does show, let me just show that right quick, share my coin, see if I can find it again. One dealer does say in his write-up that these are notional pictures, similar pictures. Let's see what his write-up says. You're bidding on or buying coins from the picture or very similar to the pictures. Is that an out? I would suggest that that is an out. And anybody that complains that they did not receive the coin they bought, he would point them to this description. So what he's saying is, don't depend on the pictures to tell you the truth. These pictures are notional in a sense to give you some idea of what you might receive. And since this coin does not exist, you're not going to receive that coin, at least a 2019 with a 2020 privy on it. Okay, guys and gals, I hope this has been very helpful. I get a little miffed and I guess a little bit perplexed that people would attempt to do this. And I do recognize that mistakes are made. There is a small probability that these sellers made a mistake in coupling these two pictures together. But on the flip side, there's a higher probability that it was intentional to ramp up sales. Beware, do the research before you buy the coin, and be happy. All right, guys and gals, that's it. All the best, and be careful out there. And I will see you in the next episode of Empire Coins and Collectibles. Take care.